Hello everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen! Today, we're diving into a dessert that's pure tropical bliss, a classic, creamy, and absolutely dreamy coconut cream pie. I'm talking a flaky, buttery crust, a rich and velvety coconut custard filling, and a mountain of fluffy whipped cream on top, all toasted to perfection. This isn't just a dessert, it's an experience, and I promise, it's easier to make than you think. By the end of this video, you'll be able to whip up this showstopper for your next family dinner or special occasion. So grab your apron and let's get baking! First things first, the crust. We're going for a simple, no-fuss, pre-sin crust. You'll need about 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, half a cup of powdered sugar for that melt in your mouth texture, a pinch of salt to balance the sweetness, and about 10 tablespoons of cold, unsalted butter cut into small cubes. In a large bowl, just whisk together the flour, powdered sugar, and salt. Then add your cold butter cubes. Using your fingertips or a pastry blender, work the butter into the flour until the mixture resembles coarse, sandy crumbs. You want little pea-sized bits of butter throughout? Now add about 2 tablespoons of ice water, 1 tablespoon at a time, and mix just until the dough comes together. Be careful not to overwork it. Press this dough evenly into the bottom and up the sides of a 9-inch pie plate. Prick the bottom with a fork and then pop it in the freezer for about 15 minutes to chill. This step is key to preventing the crust from shrinking while it bakes. Once chilled, bake it in a preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until it's a beautiful golden brown. Then let it cool completely while we make our glorious filling. Now for the star of the show, the coconut custard. In a medium saucepan, combine 2/3 of a cup of granulated sugar, a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and a pinch of salt. Whisk those dry ingredients together to get rid of any lumps. This is important for a smooth filling. Next, slowly whisk in 3 cups of whole milk. Make sure you whisk continuously as you pour to keep it smooth. Now, we'll add our coconut flavor. I'm using half a cup of canned, unsweetened coconut milk, the full-fat kind, for maximum richness. Place the saucepan over medium heat and bring the mixture to a gentle boil, whisking constantly. You have to keep it moving to prevent it from scorching on the bottom. As it heats up, you'll feel it start to thicken. Let it bubble gently for about 2 minutes, still whisking until it's nice and thick, like a pudding. Once it's thickened, remove the saucepan from the heat. Now we need to temper our eggs in a separate bowl. Lightly beat 3 large egg yolks. The secret to a silky custard is to slowly add about a cup of the hot milk mixture into the egg yolks while whisking vigorously. This gently raises the temperature of the eggs without scrambling them. Once they're tempered, pour the egg yolk mixture back into the saucepan with the rest of the milk. Return the saucepan to low heat and cook for another 2 minutes, stirring constantly until it's even thicker. Remove it from the heat for the final time. Now, we stir in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter until it's completely melted, followed by 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract and, of course, 1 cup of sweetened shredded coconut. Stir it all together until it's beautifully combined. Pour this luscious, warm filling directly into your pre-baked and cooled pie crust. Spread it out evenly with a spatula. Now comes the hard part, waiting. To prevent a skin from forming on top, gently press a piece of plastic wrap directly onto the surface of the filling. Place the pie in the refrigerator to chill for at least 4 hours. But honestly, overnight is even better. This gives the custard plenty of time to set up perfectly. Finally, the grand finale. Just before you're ready to serve, let's whip up the topping. In a chilled bowl, beat 1.5 cups of cold, heavy whipping cream with a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Beat it on high speed until stiff peaks form. Be careful not to overbeat, or you'll get butter. Pile this beautiful whipped cream high on top of your chilled pie. You can spread it out for a rustic look or use a piping bag for a fancier design. And for that signature finishing touch, sprinkle about half a cup of toasted coconut over the top. To toast it, just spread the coconut on a baking sheet and bake at 350 degrees for about 5 to 7 minutes, watching it closely until it's golden brown. And there you have it! A slice of pure paradise. The flaky crust, the creamy coconut filling, the light whipped cream. It's simply divine. Thank you so much for baking with me today. I hope you love this coconut cream pie as much as I do. If you tried this recipe, let me know how it turns out in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future delicious adventures. See you in the next video.